Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been like over a year since I've even posted anything. Life update, a really quick update because I don't want it to be too about my life and I want to kind of help you guys. So first and foremost, this is going to be a fat loss, what has worked for me. I'm not an expert, I'm not someone who's very like good with anything like that, but my cousin helped me and I've had people give me a little bit of input, and this was what has worked for me after I had my baby. Yes, I had a baby. He's 4 months old now. I'll show you guys how he looks like after I kind of give you guys a run through. Every single morning I start off with a shake. I don't eat until like, depending on the time I wake up. So if I wake up at 7, I won't eat till like 3 hours after that or 4 hours after that. So it's basically like a little bit of fasting. And if I eat a meal, I make sure I don't eat it after like 8, but it all depends, you know. Stay active and then it'll work for you. I lost so far, I was 160 when I had my son, and right now I'm at 125. So I lost quite a bit of weight. And then ever since I've been doing all this, I've lost around like 15 pounds. So for those of you who have that stubborn fat, make sure to follow through. Every morning I do a shake. It has to be filled up all the way to the top, but as you can see, it's not filled up to the top because I was out of water yesterday night and I was too lazy to go. But it's my last day for this. You do this for 15 days. It's flaxseed, but you toast it, and you do 2 spoonfuls of like a regular spoon like this of it. And then 2 spoonfuls of chia, but that doesn't have to be toasted. And then you blend it in like a regular blender if you don't have one of these, or whatever you have. So let's just do that. What has worked for me is I drink apple cider vinegar pills before like at least 2 meals. They're very like full of maximum strength. It's like this much. They look like this. Let me show you guys the baby because he's being a little fuzzy. So hi Papa. Hi baby. Show everybody you're super camera friendly. Yeah baby. Yeah? You want another toy, Papa? Yeah? What do I give you? You're excited to say hi? Little cutie. He loves soccer, so look at him. One of those. It's just about quantity, and it's about like your calories. So if you have MyFitnessPal, it should tell you around how many calories to eat, and then you can go from there to like see how much and how we should eat as well. I avoid eating breads with sugar, lots of I don't even eat sugar. I eat Halo Top ice creams. They come in buckets like this. They're cheaper at Walmart. That's usually my dessert, but I don't eat it all, or not even half. I eat like a bit of spoon, like a little bit of what do you call cucharadas, because a lot of that can go a long way. The maximum of that tub is like 360 calories, but keep in mind half a cup of that is like 6 or 4 grams of sugar. So it just depends. You have to like really pay attention to your food. What a regular meal would look like for me is like chicken on the side, like boiled, because that's best, or I saute it with the canola oil, with like a bunch of like vegetables and like a side of beans. What else do? I drink water. I avoid apple juice, orange juice. Although those are good for you when you're dieting and you really want to get somewhere, it's way easier to get those calories from food and not necessarily from your juices, because that's going to take away from all the kind of food you want to eat. And especially when you first start, you're going to struggle with you're going to get hungry because portions are way smaller when you're dieting, and you eat more times a day but smaller portions. So you don't want to be taking like supplying yourself with too many calories by drinking lots of things. Yeah, I do a lot of that. I have a lot of recipes I've been playing with that I've actually enjoyed. So if you guys want a video like of me recording like the foods I'm eating and ingredients, or if you guys even want me to start making posting my foods on my Instagram page, whatever works for you guys, let me know, and I'm willing to show you guys what the food looks like. That way you guys can have an idea of what I eat, because I know that's so much more helpful than wondering how much to eat, what to eat, and so and so. I'm gonna show you guys examples of things I eat so you guys can kind of get an idea of like how to snack and eat good. So for a perfect example, for those of you with a sweet tooth, to avoid eating things with lots of sugar, I use this chocolate, which is the Hershey's Cocoa, and I add this to my unsweetened almond milk, which has less calories than the sweetened almond milk. You can use bananas, strawberries, ice, and if you like coffee, you can even add like a spoonful of coffee to it to give it a little bit of a different taste. And that will be a shake for like sometimes like whenever you don't know what to eat and you kind of just want to get your stomach a little situated, then that's a good idea. I'm a huge fan of tuna, but mayo has a lot of calories and a lot of fat, so, well, not really a lot of fat, but still. I use tuna, but I don't use mayo. I use a lemon, a lime, cucumber, red onion, red bell pepper, cilantro, and I use, instead of regular salt, I use, wait for it, pink salt. Pink salt is a lot healthier than most salt, so I use that salt on most of my foods, like my chicken broth, my beef broth. Broths are really good for you too, so that'll do. To eat my tuna, I use 2 of these, not more than that, because these are healthier. They're baked. Or I use these, and they're so delicious with that. If I want to snack on something sweet, I just eat these rice cakes. They're so delicious. They're from Quaker. They have 50 calories per serving, so one is good. Or if you're a big fan of chips, like I have friends that are, I use these, which I already opened, and they have different flavors like barbecue, sour cream, and onion, I think. And these are the cheddar cheese. They're Quaker as well. They're rice chips. So these are really, really good. They taste like Cheeto Puffs. That's something really good to snack on. Don't eat the whole bag, just eat some. To season my meats, I use salt-free pepper like this. I can add a little bit of like garlic salt, but not too much, because salt makes you retain a lot of water, so that's why I use these. There's different flavors, like these are mustachio. They have like chipotle, regular seasonings. I don't know, they have a lot of different ones, but I like lemon a lot, so I use this. In order for me to avoid oils, I use cooking spray, but it has 0 calories, so I avoid putting too many calories in my mouth. And in order for me to have like a flat tummy and like detox, I use this type of tea. And I already showed you guys my chia and flaxseed shake, and I do that every morning for 15 days, and then I'm off for 7 days. And then when I don't do that, I do that tea, so that helps me. What else can I say? Yogurts, don't eat chobani or like sugary yogurts. Try to get the fat-free ones from like Trader Joe's, the Greek yogurts. They're really good, and like you can add them to your shakes if you're not a big fan of them by themselves. And you could add like a little bit of berries, but not way too much, because I mean it does contain sugar, but it's good sugar, so it's not that bad. As long as you only eat it like once a day, you'll be fine. What else can I say? Yeah, I eat a lot of broths, a lot of chicken, a lot of beef, no oils. I made things like tinga. I just use that cooking spray, and chipotle, and my tomato, and my cebolla, and my ajo. I do ceviche, which is really good. I would ketchup and cocktail sauce and all that stuff. Here and there I'll eat it, but not all the time. Oh yeah, and a good snack in the morning is egg whites with like ham. and like jitomate, cebolla, and like what else? Well, whatever veggies you like it with, like spinach. Yeah, pretty much that's what I eat. It's some ideas. If you guys have any more questions or you guys want me to make videos about like me cooking some healthy stuff, then all for it. But I just wanted to give you guys some idea of what I eat. Okay, thank you for watching. Have a good day.